Hello, welcome to Working Crass Podcast. That's Lauren.
Buongiorno.
And I'm Joshua. Gabagoole. We're here for yet another week of Working Crass Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
On the eve of on the week that is the eve of the month of Mayhem, by the way.
Yeah.
Next week starts our month of Mayhem, where we'll have a new guest every single episode. So that's going to be fun.
That's when the mayhem begins.
The mayhem begins, and the first episode of Month of Mayhem is pretty crazy. We've already recorded it. It's definitely mayhem. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Is it funny? I don't know, but is it mayhem? Yes, absolutely. It's definitely mayhem.
Is it a piece of shit? Well, you get to decide.
Well, I guess you get to watch it and decide whether or not it's a piece of shit. What else has been going on? We got Patriot Boy.
Yeah.
We finally got Patriot Boy.
At long last, I've been dying for that Patriot Boy.
We put out, for those of you who just watch the full or listen to the full podcast all the time, we put out clips on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And we put out a clip recently of our episode where we talked about Joe Biden and how he is super mega cogent, and he's more cogent than ever. We got a lot of new followers like GOP Jake and
Let's not give shout-outs.
No, they're not. They don't watch this. They only watch the clips. If they watch the clips, they never come and watch the full episode. That's what I've learned.
I said we shouldn't be giving shout-outs
No,
until...
we should. We should give shout-outs to GOP Jake, to Patriot Boy, and most importantly, to our new subscriber on TikTok, Scroat. These are all real names of real people.
I love them
People
all.
who then go and argue in the comment section for 6 days straight.
Well, no. These people didn't argue. They left us some nice comments.
I know, but I'm talking about the kind of person, you know?
Well, they're not those kinds of people. Those are the kinds of people who leave you nice comments.
No, Lauren. They're internet people. They're little rats. They're little roaches. They're little, when you open the door, they scurry. They're internet people.
Yeah, they don't like light.
Yeah, when you turn the light on, they scurry away.
Yeah, but that's all internet people. That's
Exactly.
that's everybody on the internet.
That's what I mean when I say those people. That's what I'm talking about.
It's
I mean, not always.
Yeah, but they're
sometimes when I say that, I mean some other people.
Yeah, but those are our people.
There are people.
Yeah,
They're people that follow us.
We are those people. You and
We
I,
are not those
but
people.
we hate the light.
No, because we don't go commenting on things and then getting in arguments on the internet. We just state our side of the argument on a podcast and then don't allow anyone to argue with us or against us. We just go, yeah, we're right.
Okay.
Oh, you disagree?
I don't disagree.
All right. Well, then don't give me that fucking attitude. Then I don't fucking know what to tell you.
I just didn't know what to say.
All right.
I just didn't know what to say to that. I
All right.
was like, okay, noted.
Okay.
Moving forwards.
Wow. Real. Let's start the episode with Let's start the episode with a real bitchy attitude. That'll work.
Well,
Wow. Okay. I guess I don't really have anything to say to that stupid ass thing that you just said. Wow. Gay. Well, we do have some stories to talk about here for today's episode, and one of them, Lauren, you sent me. It is U.S. children's book author accused of killing husband, also charged with poisoning attempt.
Yeah.
Poisoning the husband, or she killed the husband, and then she's also charged with separately poisoning someone else.
I don't know. Maybe both.
She says, or not, she doesn't say this, but the article says, Corey Richens, 33, charged with murder last year over alleged murder of Eric Richens, 39, with fentanyl spiked beverage. So I guess she's being charged with the murder.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a strangely worded title, right? Makes it seem like she's accused of killing her husband. Also, she was charged with a poisoning attempt for someone else.
It does make it seem like the poisoning attempt is to somebody else, but I think she poisoned the husband.
All right. Well, what kind of children's book author? Let's see. An author from Utah who is accused of killing her husband and then publishing a children's book on grief, oh, wow, has been hit with a further charge for allegedly attempting to previously poison him via a sandwich.
Okay, so this is a case of, what is it called when actors have to be... They like live in the character.
This is method writing?
Yes, this is method writing.
She's like, I have to experience grief to write about grief, so I must kill my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Richins, 33, was charged with aggravated murder last year over the alleged killing of Eric Richins, 39, in their home in Camas in March 2022. Eric was found unresponsive after having a drink to celebrate his wife's business deal. Oh, my God. Authorities allege Corey spiked the beverage with fentanyl after a medical examiner found 5 times the lethal dose of the drug in her husband's system. Maybe he was celebrating his wife's business deal with also a little bit of blow. And then the blow had fentanyl. And the drink was just unrelated.
Maybe. It very well could be that.
He's like, congratulations on the business deal, honey.
However, the title of her book was The Wife Who Poisoned Her Husband with Fentanyl, so...
By me. I wrote it. Prosecutors now allege this was not the first time Corey attempted to poison her husband. In a new charge filed on Monday, authorities allege Eric fell ill after his wife brought him his favorite sandwich on Valentine's Day in 2022, just a few weeks before his death. That's why it says also. She also tried to poison him earlier when he was alive.
Maybe this is just her...
A few weeks before his death, she had a failed attempt, and then she tried again.
Yeah, Joshua, this is just her writing ritual. You know, all great writers have a ritual that gets them in the zone to be able to channel the word onto the page. And for some, it's like, you know, they drink a great glass of whiskey. And for some, it's they have to, you know, get up at 5 a.m. and go see the sunrise on the beach.
Yeah.
And for her, it's I have to do a poison attempt on my husband, and then I feel ready to write.
And then I feel the creative juices start to flow.
Yeah.
Once I'm in a murderous rage, I can write, finally.
Once the poisonous juices start flowing through my husband, the creative juices flow back through me.
It's like kind of like how I have to jerk off to start the day. It's like... She's got to kill someone to be able to start writing.
It's the only way she feels alive.
It's like having your morning coffee. It gets the creative juices flowing.
Yeah, and she does take a nice shit after.
Oh, man.
Like clockwork.
The charging documents state that Eric broke out into hives after one bite of the sandwich. He then had to drink a bottle of Benadryl and inject himself with his son's EpiPen before falling to sleep, prosecutors say. The man later told a friend, "I think my wife tried to poison me." I think my wife just tried to kill me, but I'm still going to drink this drink that she gave me to celebrate her new business deal. She goes, "Here, honey, have a drink to celebrate." He goes, "I really shouldn't. You did try to kill me, I think, a couple weeks ago, but, you know."
She's like, "Do you want me to write a book or not?"
All right, I'll die.
Are you going to support my art?
All right, I'm sorry, honey, I'll die. Oh, my God. Corey had purchased several dozen pills containing fentanyl, which can cause people to break out in hives, and then allegedly told her housekeeper, who had sold her the drugs, damn. Oh, my God. Lupe, you sell Los Drogas?
Lupe, I kill my husband. Can you help me?
She goes, oh. Oh, yeah. Lupe, I need your help. Where are the drugs? Can you say map? Los Drogas. Please, por favor, Lupe. I have mucho dinero for you, Lupe. And next week, can you please not put the towels back in the in the closet? If you could just leave them on the bed, please. Thank you very much. Oh, and give me those Los Drogas. Jesus. Her housekeeper sold her the drugs. She needed stronger fentanyl following Eric's initial illness. Prosecutors say that Corey's motives may be financial, as she had opened life insurance policies on Eric without his knowledge, with benefits totaling nearly $2 million. Corey has yet to enter a plea, but has previously denied the allegations. According to Corey, her husband of 9 years slipped the opioid into a cocktail she had made. No, he roofied himself. That's the excuse I used in college all the time. Anytime I had to go to court. after a good college party. I go, no, she roofied herself.
You go, what? I was trying to write a paper for class. It's the only way it would happen.
I'm trying to write a paper about roofies. I'm trying to write a paper about rape culture.
I got to get firsthand evidence, okay?
In an unusual twist, Corey self-published a book, Are You With Me?, in the wake of her husband's death. The book, which she promoted on local TV, is about how children can process the death of a parent. Corey said at the time that her husband died unexpectedly and that the death completely took us all by shock.
Yeah, it's Are You With Me? And then the subtitle is, and if you're not, I will kill you with fentanyl.
Mommy makes you think. Mommy put drugs in Daddy's drink. Daddy fell ill, and then he fell down. Mommy put on her nightgown. Daddy, get up, said the little girl. But he didn't get up, and that made her hurl. Daddy was dead. He passed away. And Mommy knows he was actually gay. And some say that her heart grew 3 sizes that day. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say that lady's book grew 3 sizes that day. She got a lot of good writing done. And that's my story, children. Any questions? Did you kill your husband? Be quiet. Have a drink. Who wants candy?
It's just a little Cindy Lou Who comes down for a glass of water. Are you kidding, Daddy?
When kids go to sleep and lay down their heads, the fentanyl fairy comes into their beds. Giving them pills so tasty and good, just like the fentanyl fairy knows she should. Just like God told the fentanyl fairy she should.
The title of the book is The Wife That Got Life.
Well, please, don't ever kill me for a story. Just to write a book. You don't have to kill me. You're a good writer.
Yeah, but
don't. But what? But what?
But
What's
I don't know.
the but?
Maybe this is the ultimate way
Oh my
to
God.
like if I want the height of creativity and just to feel a rush come through me and then transfer that to the page, I don't know. Maybe that's you can't knock something till you try it, right?
How could I write? She thought and she thought, I'll kill him up good and I'll kill him up hot.
I'll kill my husband with a box. I'll kill my husband with a fox.
Well, anyway, I tried to come up with more rhymes and I ran out of them. Well, let's...
You were just, your life was flashing before your eyes. You were
I know, I did
revisiting
have a moment
childhood.
going, like, what the fuck? All right, well, let's move on. We got some more stories here. Here's another story that you sent me. Tennessee man tried to rob gas station with 5-foot-long snake after 2 failed attempts. It's just his penis.
I hope so.
Look at this guy. Look at the way his eyebrows are raised. He's like, yeah, that was my penis. Look out, I got a 5-foot-long snake. If at first you don't succeed, try again with a snake around your neck. A Tennessee man was arrested after trying to rob a gas station 3 times, with the final attempted stick-up involving a 5-foot-long snake. Hey, it was a stick-up, all right. Because it was his penis. Wah, wah. Reginald Cook, 26, first tried to rob the Shell gas station on Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis at around 2 a.m. on Monday. The suspect had entered the store to make a purchase, but later demanded money from the cashier, who refused, according to the police affidavit. So the cashier was all shook up.
Uh-huh. This is in Tennessee. Then do you think that cop lady who was like the lady who was the cop gone wild?
Gangbanging all the dudes.
Yeah, you think she heard, 5-foot snake on the loose? I'm there.
I'm on it.
Oh, I know how to handle this.
She hears the call on the radio. She goes, I got this. She puts on lip gloss.
Yeah.
Cook promptly left, but he returned 30 minutes later to demand the money again, this time reaching into his pockets to make it seem as though he had a weapon, according to the cashier's testimony. After a second unsuccessful robbery, police say Cook came back with a shorter temper and a 5-foot snake wrapped around his neck. Give me the damn money. Cook, I'm sorry. That's just what I assume he sounds like. I could be very wrong. Give me the darned money.
Give me the damn money.
Give me the damn money. Cook allegedly shouted to the frightened cashier, give me the damn money, baby. As Cook reached into his backpack, implying again that he was about to arm himself, the cashier pulled out his own weapon in self-defense. Jesus.
He just, the robber said it all in parcel tongue.
Yeah.
And then the register opened.
Yeah. Damn it, I knew we shouldn't have gotten those Slytherin cashiers, cash registers. I fucked that one up. Fuck that.
It really wasn't a snake. It was a basilisk.
The store employee called 911. Police arrived shortly afterwards and arrested Cook without further incident. And the snake got off without a charge, I would assume. Unfair.
Yeah.
These fucking snakes. This
criminal-
world is full of snakes.
God, our justice system is just all topsy-turvy, letting snakes go.
Cook was charged with 2 counts of attempted aggravated snakery, with his bond set at $4,000. Officers also confiscated the snake, according to the affidavit. They literally ended every sentence in this article with, according to the affidavit.
Yeah.
Almost kind of implying that everything on the affidavit is not correct.
Yeah. Maybe there was no snake.
Maybe not, according to the affidavit. Huh.
Do you think
His family visited the Shell station the following day to apologize for the incident and offered to pay for any damages caused by Cook.
Now, where did he get the snake?
Good question. My apologies for my son. My name is Lucius. Wow. Well, the cashier was a mudblood. He just writes on the wall of the Shell gas station, the Chamber of Secrets has been opened.
Yeah. The Slurpee of Secrets has been opened.
The heir of Slytherin lives. Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, I do everything with a 5-foot-long snake. You know what I mean? I don't just rob gas stations. I also go to work, take a walk, have my coffee, all with my 5-foot-long snake. All right, I'm bragging. It's 4.5 feet. It's not 5 feet. I'm sorry. Not all of us can be Reginald Cook. Reginald Cock. He could have actually been British. Reginald is a very British name.
It is.
Give me all your damn money.
Give me your damn monies.
Give me your damn money.
Do you want the snake to die? This poor baby needs to live. He just needs food. Do you think he read that other lady's children's books and got a unique way to commit a crime?
He's like, if the snake don't work, I'll come back there with fentanyl.
Yeah.
I'll come back there with a celebratory drink. Hey, we're celebrating the 6th time I've tried to rob you and it didn't work. Well, the one commonality there is that they both had failed attempts
Yeah.
and then a successful attempt.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the anniversary of my 6th time trying to rob you. Have a drink. I brought you some champagne to celebrate.
Yeah. Really?
Hey, this time I'm not trying to rob you.
Yeah. Really, what we're seeing here is stories of perseverance.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are people who don't give up.
Yeah. He actually wrote a book on, the trauma of being robbed at Snakepoint.
Yeah. That was the title of his book, Snakepoint.
Snakepoint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the title of this episode "Robbed at Snakepoint." I just picture him holding the snake like a gun and like sideways too. Turns it sideways, just the head of the snake.
He cocks the snake. Or he flicks the snake out like a
like a lasso. Oh, I was thinking like a lasso, like a
too.
fucking
Like
Indiana Jones, like dun, 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 like. Oh no, he has a whip.
Yeah. But you could lasso with a snake too.
Definitely, you could do a lot of things with a snake. Snakes are versatile.
They really are when you think about it.
Yeah, you could use them for lots of things. It is so weird to think of an animal that has no arms or legs at all. It's just a body, and it just
Yeah.
gets around like this.
And it makes the perfect weapon to use in a crime.
Yeah.
It really does. Can't go wrong.
Really, the only animal without arms and legs, and it's one of the most dangerous animals in the world. I don't know how that happens. Feels like you could outrun anything that just has to go on the floor like this, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, cut all your arms and legs off, and then imagine trying to be like a predator. Like you have to hunt. How the fuck does that work?
Yeah.
It is weird. There's something just weird about them. They are just a head and a tube. I had a snake once. Have I talked about this in the podcast?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't-
Probably. I feel like we've probably talked about a lot of things and we just repeat stories.
We've mined our whole lives. No, I went to a reptile convention with a girl that I was dating at the time.
Yeah.
And she seemed very impressed by snakes. And so I go, I'm going to get a snake. I'm going to name him Walter. And I got a snake. And I liked the snake. I think it's cool. Like, he never tried to bite me. He was very friendly. You have to feed them mice, and so they, like, kill a mouse or whatever. But every time I'd hold him, he'd, like, go towards the door of the apartment. He tried to leave. Like, that's all I could tell that's all that's on his mind all day is, like, how do I leave?
Yeah, well, he was trying to get to a gas station to rob it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, give me the damn money. Glenn, why do you do this? Go.
Every time.
2 episodes in a row.
Every time. The cat always wants to turn off the laptop.
He literally doesn't even hasn't hopped up there all day. Anyway. Well, cool. Let's move on to the next story here. The next story was sent to us by the great Dawn of Comics, our great friend and #1 fan. We love you very much, Dawn of Comics. Sent this great article, and we're going to watch the video that was in the article here. So this is 11-year-old with machete defends the family home.
This is another children's book that lady wrote.
Machete boy defends the family home. Young machete boy was always carrying his machete. Little did he know that he would be dead 3 days later. It's become a Stephen King book. Little did he know his whole family would evaporate into thin air tomorrow morning.
This is Edward Machete Hands.
You will not believe what happened in a Triad home today. An 11-year-old boy stopped criminals who broke in by fighting back with a machete.
Yeah, apparently they underestimated the star baseball player from Mebane. He told WFMY News 2's Tahisha Moyes he was trained for that very moment.
I've been training.
11-year-old Braden Smith knows his way around a baseball.
I love that overbite. I've been training. I stopped the invader with a machete.
Diamond. As a player for the Burlington Pirates, he's had some training swinging a bat, but he never thought that training would prove useful off the field. Friday morning, he was home alone.
This is what you would consider a trailer home.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up on bricks.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know,
I never thought I'd have to use my machete, but I've been practicing.
well, they let us use the bats for the games, but for the practices, they just give us machetes and we hit the balls with machetes. We slice them in half.
I got my machete from my housekeeper, Lupe. I go, machete, Lupe. She goes, oh.
Stranger knocked on his front door.
I was hiding behind my door. I didn't answer the door.
Braden says a man then burst through the front door and found him in his room.
When he came in the room, he pointed a gun at me, and he told me to sit down on the ground and get in my closet, and I did that.
The suspect
And I looked him in the eyes and I said, "You brought a gun to a machete fight, bub."
I said, if you ain't first, you last. Baby. Here we go. Get ready.
Mom always told me, go fast.
I'm about to Ricky Bobby your ass, bitch.
Shake and bake. That's what I told him. I looked him in the eyes. I said, shake and bake.
I said, I'm about to knock you out of the ballpark, baby. We're about to hit a home run, motherfucker. He pointed a gun at me. I pointed a machete back at him.
And I said, 3 strikes, you're out, bitch.
The scary man came into my room. He pointed a gun at me, and I chopped him into 15 pieces and made him into chop suey.
suspect went into the living room to gather electronics, then went back to question Braden.
He found my phone on the counter, and he took the phone.
He was trying to find nudes of me, but I'm a boy. I don't have nudes. This pedophile came in with a gun in my house, and he went through my phone. What? When you break into a house, why are you going through someone's phone? Get this stuff and leave.
Well, because you got to get the blackmail.
He's like, this kid, Your Honor.
He's like, do you
I
want
might
to-"
have robbed the house, but this kid did poison 3 people with a snake.
And I found the evidence on his phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He dropped it, and that's when I picked up my machete and hit him in the back of the head.
Orange County deputies say the suspect, 19-year-old Jatavion Hill, kicked Braden in the stomach.
Wow.
Braden swung the machete again, but missed.
And if I didn't do anything about
I didn't realize this kid was racist.
I mean, I knew that by looking at the home. I'm just kidding.
I do. Can you imagine this kid like being like, "Get on out of here, you black son of a bitch!" This fucking racist kid. I know you didn't just come up in here because that means you'd have to get on my lawn. And I told you once before, get off my lawn, boy. It's just the most racist little 11-year-old kid.
But the kid did say specifically, I grabbed my machete.
Yeah, no, he grabbed his machete.
Which
He has a machete. What's wrong with that?
is that just what 11-year-olds, wherever this is, they're just machetes are. It's like a toy.
Oh, that's what happens when you grow up on Elvis Presley way.
it. He could have taken me with him. He could have done anything.
The sheriff's office says Hall dropped everything and ran, but was later arrested at a local hospital. And despite the frightening ordeal, Christopher Smith says his son only had one thing on his mind.
And he was like, am I still going to be able to play baseball? Can I get back into the house to get my uniform? So I was like, heck yeah, dude.
Heck
We're
yeah,
going.
dude.
Dad
You
says
just
he-
fucking saved our lives, bro. Heck yeah, dude. Hey, you can still play baseball as long as I can still have a beer. Fuck yeah, dude. Damn. That is a crazy story. That is wild.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we send our support. Working Crass supports this boy. This is a working class home, right?
Yes.
These are working class people.
Yes.
Absolutely. These are our people.
Yes.
We make jokes, but these are our kin, baby.
Yeah.
I want to go hang out with them.
Hell yeah.
I'd be like, hey, bro, show me that machete.
Yeah.
Bro, you fucking like saved your family and
I wanna-
shit, bro.
I want to come.
Damn, bro. Fuck, dude. Shit, man.
I want to come to them like
I want to come to them too. It wouldn't take me long to come to them.
Oop, already did.
Up.
No, I want to go to them like how Beatrix Kiddo in Kill Bill goes to Hattori Hanzo to get
Yeah.
like the samurai
Yeah,
sword
I
and
mean,
like
make me a machete.
like make me
Machete
a machete,
boy.
teach me your ways.
he goes, I haven't made a machete in many years. For what purposes should I?
Then he pulls out his machete and like makes a hamburger helper meal with it really quickly.
I say, I need you to make a machete because I'm here to kill this man. I put a picture of the guy he attacked with a machete. He goes, oh, I must make you a machete now. He goes, okay, I will make you a machete. Lupe! I need another machete. Lupe goes, oh. Lupe's Asian, by the way. Lupe was never Mexican.
Yeah.
Trained his son to expect the unexpected,
My dad, he has taught me a lot of stuff, like to stay calm.
but says a higher power
My dad always puts me through drills in the house. All right, orange alert. What do? I grab my machete? That's right.
Stop, drop a machete.
also had a hand in his son's safety.
I thank God, he had a big part in it. The Lord was looking out for him today.
From swinging a machete to swinging a bat, all in a day's work for young Braden. In Mebane, Tahisha Moyes, WFMY News 2.
That is so sweet. His name was Braden?
Yeah.
That's really, really cute. I can't wait for 10, 15 years from now when we see his trial after he becomes a police officer and steps on a black man's neck for several minutes. And then we're all going to be like, I mean, what am I wrong? This kid is going to grow up to be in the law enforcement. He's got the skills.
No, this kid's gonna be like a Kyle Rittenhouse.
You're probably right. Look, I think he's gonna grow up to be a police officer. You're gonna see him pull over people for the wrong reasons.
Look.
And we support him. We love him. He's a working Crass. He's a working Crass kin. He is our friend.
Look, regardless of whatever he grows up to be, we are gonna write a musical about him.
Regardless of what he does when he grows up, we're gonna defend him. Oh, no, he's going to do something awful, and we're going to defend him because he's our brother. Our brother with a machete. We love that machete boy. Thanks for the story, Dawn of Comics. That was fantastic. Thanks for sharing that. Cool. Before we wrap up, we got one more story here. But before we do, I do want to let you all know that, let's see, you can actually see us performing live. Me and Byron, who you guys have seen in episodes before, if you're a fan.
Yeah, you can come watch them do some live music.
Okay, why? Oh, you bringing the bitch character back? What was that sarcastic fucking? Yeah, you can see them come do.
Yeah, I guess you can like.
You're just jealous because where are your live dates, huh? Let's hear you plug your gigs, huh? You're just jealous.
No, I'm not.
But mark my words, before the end of the year, we will do a live working Crass. That is my goal. Lauren is trying to fight it and says she does not want it, but it will happen before the end of the year. We're going to do a live working Crass in front of an audience.
We'll see.
We will. We will see. Now, folks, if you want to come listen to some awesome music, Byron and I are going to be opening for a band called Dashboard Professional, not confessional, professional, in Chicago at the Cubby Bear. That's on Friday, May 3rd at, I believe, 7 o'clock is when we go up and play. And it's going to be on a game night, so it's going to be pretty packed. But come out, check out that show. It's going to be awesome. Then if you want to see some improv, some comedy, you want to see Byron and I go do some comedy, we're going to be at Tuesday Good Show, which is at the Gallery Cabaret. That is on Tuesday, May 21st at 7 p.m. in Chicago at the Gallery Cabaret. And finally, we're also going to be playing some music in Chicago at My Buddy's Bar. Not My Buddy, it's just the name of the bar. My Buddy's Bar in Chicago on Sunday, May 26th at 3 p.m. We're just going to be playing in the windows there on the patio. So you could just walk by. It's completely free. Walk by and listen to us playing some music. It's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
Cool. That being said, my last plug here is the fact that next week commences our month of mayhem. That's right. The Working Crass month of mayhem is where we have a brand new guest every single week on the episodes of Working Crass. So that's every Monday in May. You can expect a new episode with a new guest. So looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. Next week's going to be pretty wild, and I hope you enjoy it. If you like it, please share it. Leave comments.
Yeah.
Save it as favorites, all that kind of stuff.
We should, every time we say mayhem, we should have like some music that,
I thought about that,
like,
but then
mayhem kind of thing.
yeah, you say we, and then that means I have to make the music, and then I have to edit it every time. Then I have to go through the episode and find every time we say mayhem, and then I have to do it. Look, I thought the same thing. It's a great idea. I'm just not going to do the work. Sorry. We hardly have time to do this. We're doing this before we go out of town for we're squeezing this in an hour here. I can't. Well, you make a song and add it in after every mayhem.
Mayhem, mayhem.
There you go. See, I don't even have to edit anything in. Just every time you hear the word, you can say it, right? When I say the Working Crass month of mayhem.
Mayhem, mayhem.
Mayhem, mayhem. I like it.
Feels very marchy.
It really is. Hey there, Crass Wipes. I just want to take a quick moment to tell you about the best way to support Lauren and I and all of Working Crass Podcast, and that is patreon.com/workingcrasspod. We are making some super funny bonus episodes every single week, putting them out there on Patreon. If you want to check them out, go ahead there, patreon.com/workingcrasspod. We would really appreciate the support. It would really, really help us out because we're broke. We don't have any money. If you're not convinced yet, here's a quick clip of one of our latest episodes.
I'm just saying, in general, men's holes are funnier than women's holes.
Not the whole.
Not the whole.
Yeah, they're funnier.
No, not the whole. This is where you're wrong. You're wrong on
Women's
semantics
holes
here.
are ha-ha funny.
Their holes are funny, but the balls are funnier.
The only hole of a woman's that
But it's
isn't
not a
funny
hole.
is this one. The one on her face that she uses to tell jokes. So if you like what you see, go head over to patreon.com/workingcrasspod. We got a lot more of it over there. All right, back to the episode. All right, our last story, or not really story, just a weird video that I saw. This is a how do you say this? Are you allowed to say furry still, or is it person of fur?
I think either one is acceptable.
Okay. I'll go with a different word, though, just to try to avoid offense. I'll say freak of nature. So I found this video of this freak of nature. She is furry.
Or
Or they, or I don't know, or cat self, I really don't know, is at a place in a mall, like where the kids go, the little like kind of playpen areas where they have like little things for kids to play in. Is that what you call it? Play place?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Playground.
A little playground in the mall. And is getting pissed off because these kids just kind of keep getting in the way of the TikTok video. Like, I'm trying to make a TikTok video here, right? Where I, lick my paws and, scratch my ass or whatever the fuck, where I scratch and scratch. These kids that are playing, they just keep getting in the way of my viral TikTok video.
Right,
and she keeps getting frustrated. So
Right.
I'll play some of this here. Okay.
What
So
am I
here-
looking at?
So here they are here. And these kids just keep walking in the frame. And then this person keeps having to start over.
Oh, I see them in the background. Okay.
Yeah. They're in the background. So
Is-
mostly you just see kids.
Yeah, I was like, what am I looking at? And I feel weird looking at whatever I'm seeing.
You're supposed to be looking at these holes.
God.
You're supposed to be looking at these enticing little kids dancing around. No, I'm just joking. Look, behind them is always this person. And look at these parents like trying to get their kid. Hey, let's get out of here. There's a weird adult. There's literally an adult in the kids like running around in a costume and getting pissed that the kids are there.
Yeah, it's so stupid that these kids are in the public area where kids are designated to be playing.
Keep watching. So. This video is so edited so badly. See, they keep trying to like run towards the camera. Here we go.
Come on, the kids away.
She literally takes her mask off to tell this kid, please move. She took her mask off to tell a kid playing at the playground, a stranger's child, hey, can you please move? I'm trying to record a freak video right in here. Isn't that absurd?
Yes.
Hey, excuse me, I'm trying to be a wolf person. Can you please move? And the kid goes goo goo gaga. Like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. I'm a child.
I just don't
trying
know.
to play.
Well, I would think like the mall security people would come over and be like, you're not allowed to be in the children's play area
One would think.
doing
One would think that.
this
but
activity.
But one would be wrong. I'm going to play this without audio because the audio, I think, was confusing and annoying. So then they try again. And then they keep walking. But, of course, all these people are walking in front of them. The person who's... Okay, also, the person who's recording her, just as bad as the person doing it. Mm-hmm. This should have been the person that goes, hey, no. Right? The person recording the video should have been the person to go, hey, we're in, like, a kid's playground.
Yeah.
Like, let's not do this.
Yeah.
This is a bad idea.
Yeah.
But this person goes, no, actually... I'll just, you know, what's the word when you just let people do whatever they want?
Chaos.
No. What's the word when you have a friend and you know that they're going to make a bad decision and you let them make that bad decision? You encourage them to make that bad decision. There's a word. Enable.
You're
He's
right.
enabling them. Wow. I had to think of it. You were no help in that situation. The one with the PhD, and I'm trying to help. I'm trying to get help from you. And I have to remember.
Well, if you said encourage bad behavior.
I kind of said that. And I mean, I said it in more words, but I said when you have a friend who has bad behavior and you encourage that behavior.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I can't wait for you to say something for me to be really bitchy to you. I can't wait. That'll be fun. You have a real fucking attitude this episode.
I'm just going to say.
On a real fucking hot seat.
If any one of us is going to follow in the footsteps of the children's book author, it might be you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't read the part of the story where her husband was being a royal bitch the whole time. I'm just kidding. I love you.
I love you too.
So then they got to go pick up the phone because it's falling over. Here they are climbing over the little bridge thing, getting mad because the kids are in the way. So she gurs at them. She growls at the kids. She goes, mm-hmm. Imagine being a child running around in a playground. Your parents don't love you because they took you to a mall playground. But so you already have it rough. But you're running around, you're making new friends, and you're like, oh, there's a grown adult, and they're wearing a wolf mask, and they growled at me. I would go poop my pants. I'd go poop my pants.
Yeah.
I would probably pee and poo at the same time in my pants.
Yeah, but you
That's nightmare fuel.
You
Is
were
it
going to
not?
pee and poo your pants anyway. You're
No.
at a mall playground. That's
I'm
what
sorry.
you do at a mall playground.
I'm sorry. If I was at a mall playground, I will fill my pants with more pee and poo than there were already because I was at a mall playground. You're correct. At a mall playground, kids pick up poop and pee off the floor and put it in their diaper.
Yeah, the mall playground, that's what the mats that line the bottom of the playground are made of.
They're made of poopy diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's just like, and then, of course, they keep having to turn around to start over. And then all these kids keep coming in.
I don't like this because I don't like watching videos with little children.
Well, I guess I just feel differently. Because if there's one thing I love,
That's the sickest part of this video.
No, no, but no, it's just what kind of fucking person? Well, I guess a wolf person. What kind of person thinks this way? That like
You just go up-
everyone needs to move out of my way. I'm more important because I have a video to record,
Right.
and these are just people's children, and they can be ignored and pushed to the side, and they're actually a nuisance to me. They're in the way at the child's playground. They're in the way.
The parents just run up to her and are like, "You are so selfish. Were you raised by wolves?"
There's a yes. There's a subreddit called I'm the main character, and some people call it main character syndrome.
This
where
is
it's like
100% that.
that's what this is for sure. It's like I am the star in the world, and I don't understand why other
Everything
people
revolves around me.
Exactly. Why are these other people existing around me? What the fuck? You know? It's so weird. This is a lot of like TikTok influencers and TikTokers too.
Yeah.
I think the social media has turned that main character syndrome all the way up to 11.
They just expect that every place they go is treated like a movie set.
Exactly.
Where all of the the
quiet
extra-
on set. The stars arrived.
The extras are not just wandering about aimlessly. They're like
Yep.
kept to their own sides.
Yep. This is like the wolf of TikTok. It's the wolf of Wall Street, but the wolf of TikTok. They literally think that they are a star. It's so weird.
Well, they clearly have so much talent.
Oh, and this person who commented here has an excellent point. So she made this video, this person that made this TikTok or whatever. Then she goes and puts it out. When she lifts her mask to tell a kid to get out of the way, she blurs her face. She doesn't want to be seen. But the children, keep their faces. She blurred her own face.
Well, she's the victim. You always blur the victim's faces. You have to show
She
the perpetrator.
blurred her own face, and there's all of these fucking strangers around, families with their own children, and she doesn't blur them.
Exactly, because you don't understand. All these kids had little machetes in their hands while they were running around, and she felt threatened.
Yeah.
No, I get it. She's the victim. They're the victim. Wolf person is the victim.
Yeah. Cringe or not cringe? This is cringe, Lauren. What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
You're trying to find this thing that's not that just, it's cringe, is it not?
Yes, it's cringe. It's more than cringe.
Well, I say being your
It's
true
creepy.
self, being your true self is not cringe.
I think it's creepy because
yeah.
I just think, why a children's playground?
Because that's
Why
where
not
I
go to
feel
the-
comfortable. That's where I feel safe.
Well, why not go up to the PetSmart, the pet store at the mall?
That's where I feel safe in a child's playground. I feel safe as a wolf amongst the sheep. That's where I feel safe as a predatory animal.
I know.
It's a child's playground. That's where I feel safe. Where I put everyone in danger, then I feel safe.
Yeah, I just...
Ugh.
Surely there was another place in this mall that they could have done this and not been a nuisance.
You think I could be a wolf at the Love Sack?
Hey, that could have been a hilarious video. The wolf person like clawing apart a love sack and the beads are just spilling everywhere.
Totally. Yeah, that would be great. I would love that video.
And then the beads all spill out. Then they just take a shit into them and then they kick the beads on, kind of like a litter box.
Oh, yeah, that'd make a great video. But not enough little kids for my taste. All right.
Yeah, film this at the Oshkosh Bagosh like a normal person.
Why doesn't the wolf go to Toys R Us? All right. Well, let's wrap this one up with what we learned. Lauren, what'd you learn today?
I learned that, you know, sometimes you got to think creatively when you are committing a crime. And I think the snake really is the perfect weapon.
Yeah.
Behind the machete.
Ah, yes. Behind the machete. Okay, machete's most important.
Yeah, you should carry your snake have the machete here, and then hold the snake back behind it.
It's like when the police officers do like the flashlight and the gun.
Exactly.
I don't know how they do
Yeah.
it, but
Basically, your snake is your scope for your machete.
there we go.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Exactly.
Got my machete and got my snake.
Snake shetty.
Let's see. What did I learn? I learned that the wolf likes to play with the kids, except when the kids die of SIDS. The boy with the machete is already ready.
Eating spaghetti.
Is eating spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
And the man has a snake in his pants. All right. Well, folks, that's the best I could do. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. We will see you next week to begin our month of mayhem. We're very excited.
Yeah. Month of Mayhem is going to be really fun.
Our what? Our month of mayhem?
Mayhem.
Thank you. It's going to be pretty sick. Check it out here on the Working Crass channel. We love you. And see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.